This is Cook and Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're at BoxFit here in Essex and delighted to be joined by 15-year-old amateur boxer RJ Draper. How are you, RJ?
All good, mate, all good.
I've just clocked your watch there, mate. Someone's doing all right, aren't they?
Yeah.
So obviously this is the first interview I'm doing with you. I just wanted you to let the people know a little bit about when you started boxing, a little bit about what clubs you've been at, and why you got into boxing in the first place.
I got into boxing, my family, my dad, my granddad, my great-granddad as well, always been boxing, run into the family really. And I've been boxing since I was 7-year-old. I started off at Guildford. Then I moved to Repton and I learned from there. I got better at there, improved, I lost a lot of weight. And then I moved from Pinewood because I couldn't have, at Repton, it was all about championship fights and I couldn't get any belts. So I moved to Pinewood and then it's led me to become as good as I am now.
Talk to me about, obviously, your dad was filling me in a little bit before we started this about what you've won. There is another part to your life we'll talk about after that. But as an amateur, what has been your accomplishments that you've won in the ring?
Well, I've won 2 schools title, a GB silver in 3 nations and a European bronze.
Okay, so again, you've been with some of the top clubs. You've won some great honours at amateur level. So right now, for where you are, you've got to be happy with that. Yeah,
to be honest, I'm very happy, but it ain't good enough though. I'm still looking forward,
So you've won all that already. Like I said, you're only 15, but there's a part to this your life that people need to know. Obviously, when you were 12 years old, I want you to tell people exactly what happened because it's quite a crucial part of your life, and people will appreciate where you are now to what happened when you were 12.
Well, I went running when I was 12. I was training for a European selection camp on the weekend. I went running. I got run over. I got hit by a van doing 50 miles an hour, and I was in a bad way. I broke 2 of my ankles. I was in a bad way.
So 12 years old, that happens to you. I suppose, obviously, foremost, your health comes first. That you want to get yourself better, but you spent 3 months in a wheelchair. So your dad was telling me they didn't even know whether you were going to walk again.
Yeah, well, I was 3 months in the wheelchair, and they all thought I wasn't going to walk again, but I did. I started to walk again. I got up, started to walk. I was on crutches for like a month or 2, and then I was walking fine after that. Yeah.
It's crazy to hear kind of, that was only literally, 3 years ago that happened to you. Did you think in your head, though, when you were going through all that, which must have been horrendous, that you weren't going to box again? What was that going through your head?
You know what, Coog? No, I didn't. I knew that I was going to push through this and that I want to go all the way. And I still was going to push through. Everybody was saying he never come back. That's him over. He's finished. But no, I'll come back. Because
the only person that needs to believe it is you, because obviously I can imagine there's people around you, there's probably experts around you that if they're telling you you're never going to walk again, then they're not going to tell you you're going to have a boxing career. So, but as long as you believe it, then that's all that really matters.
Yeah, well, they all thought that I weren't going to come back, I weren't going to box again, but I did. I come back. I lost. Well, I was really heavy at the time. I lost a lot of weight. I lost 14, 15 kilos. I had my first belt back in February. And then I started off from there.
That must have been a relief for you to get back in the ring after having, 22 months out, going through all you did. That moment when you got back in the ring after all that time, that must have been a great feeling.
Yeah, it was unbelievable feeling, to be honest with you. Do you know what? I'd believed that I could go and win more titles. But when that day came and I won the schools, it was just unbelievable because everybody thought that I wasn't going to come back and I'd never win a schoolboy title, but I did. I come back. And then I boxed for England in the 3 nations. I got a silver medal there. and then I got picked for the Europeans in for Georgia back last year. So, yeah.
It's mad to hear that. Like I said to you, it wasn't. You're not talking about that long ago. You're talking about it happened. You're 15. That happened 3 years ago. So for people that don't know, what's your style? Who do you like watching? Who inspires you?
Well, I'm a boxer. I like the box. Tyson Fury I like. Billy Joe, Lemonchenko, Canelo. I watch all them. They inspire me. Yeah.
Pick some of the best fighters in the world there. So I suppose if they inspire you, that's what they're there for, isn't it? What they're doing in the ring. But I mean, Tyson Fury. What could you say about Tyson Fury? Brilliant win against Wilder back in February. Obviously watched that, but he's done remarkable. He was 3 years ago. Tyson Fury was weighing what? 28 stone he was in 2017. Incredible, that, isn't it?
Honestly, he was the one who inspired me really to come back. So he done it, and I knew I could do it.
I think that's well pointing out, because I do hear loads of stories about, not just in boxing, but people saying how Fury has helped them in their life with whether it's boxing or whether it's in mental health. Fury has inspired, and to hear a story like you and you're thinking of Tyson Fury when you're going through all that, it is an inspiration.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it is an inspiration. He's the one, like, he's inspired me, to be honest with you, to come back, you know. Yeah.
That's good to hear, that's good to hear. So this coronavirus period now kind of put the amateur scene on hold at the minute, so when it does pick up again, hopefully at some point this year, what's kind of the plan for you for the next few months?
Well, I need to get back in the gym, train. I've only just started running again, you know, just ticking over. But hopefully when this dies down, I've got the juniors next year, go and win that, and then hopefully go and get picked for the Europeans again. And yeah.
Is there a plan for you? I know it's very early, you're only 15 and you've obviously got a lot of work to do in the amateurs, but at some point in your life, I'm assuming you want to turn pro and make that your profession as a fighter.
Yeah, I am going all the way. I want to be a world champion, and I'm going to be a world champion, yeah.
So if there's any promoters out there watching now, keep an eye on you, basically.
Basically, yeah. Frank Ryan, Eddie Earn, look out on me now, because I'm going all the way to the top.
Good to hear, good to hear. All right, RJ, listen, thank you very much for your time today on IFL TV. Thank you very much to BoxFit as well for letting us use their place here today. And hopefully we'll keep a track now of kind of your progress over the next sort of few months. And like I said, it's an incredible story to hear what you've gone through. And like I said, when your dad was telling me, I was like, I can't believe that you're boxing again when they were telling you weren't going to be able to walk again. So it's crazy.
Crazy, yeah, but yeah, good though today, yeah.
Thank you very much. Anything you want to add? What's your Instagram? Tell people your Instagram. And
RJ Draper 19, my Instagram, and my Facebook, RJ New Draper.
We'll put this in the video so people can follow you and obviously keep up to date with your training. RJ, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Catch up, mate. Yeah, thank you.